Hello and welcome everyone joining us on the stream. Today, this afternoon, is the STC final, the Steering the Course final taken from the Marseille Regatta Challenge in the eSailing World Championship. So it is a female-only event with these 9 sailors that you see on the screen. This is Oscar, your host for today. With me is Alberto. Alberto, how are you doing?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. All good, all good.
That's great. I'm excited to see this female-only event. We don't have a lot of these, and it's a good way to promote the sport for females and the game as well for sailing. So the winner
don't worry,
of this
one is
yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
I was saying the winner of this final is going to join the grand final if I'm correct.
You are correct. The winner ST final is going to the grand final that will be hosted, plus the 10 players coming from the semi-final. Plus there is also one more wild card that still need to be decided.
Yep, so 5 seconds till the start as they approach the start line, and it's a go. Looks like it's a early start for the Japanese Na. Same for SGR. La Jeffa is the one, according to the ranking, being first. We're going to recognize some of these names. Attila Aquila, who raced in Wednesday's final, unfortunately did not qualify through there. And I believe it's La Jeffa GBA who is already qualified for the semi-final through a challenge that happened earlier this year.
Yeah, you're correct. But if you are connected to the STC, we also have Sozi that was participating last year for the Olympic events. We have Kaneko that is the representative from the Nations Cup from Japan. So a lot of players here are really, really high level.
Yep. You are absolutely correct. The familiar names are, as you said, La Jeffa, NF Sailor, we've seen her, Sozi, we can't forget her from the Olympic Esports Series. Kanako, as you said, from the Nations Cup in Team Japan, SGR 88 for Team Sweden.
Yeah.
But also some new names. The Swiss Sailor.
We have some new entries.
Yeah. Exactly. Swiss Sailor M5E, M5N. That I don't think I've seen in a final before. Same goes for Macaroni and Cheese. Well, macaroni cheese, not macaroni and cheese. So excited to see how they will perform against these more veteran players, I'm going to say, for those that we know already.
Yeah. I believe there will be... we are seeing at the moment a bad start from SGR by the first race. And I'm really looking forward to see the battle between the runner-up of the STC from last year, Sozi. I believe was the runner-up, right? Maybe
you might be right. I think last year Yuzu was the one who won the STC.
Yeah, Yuzu
and
won.
Got a place to the grand final. Unfortunately, Yuzu could not participate today.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, and looks like NF Sailor had a bit of an issue with her connection and forgot to turn. And La Jeffa is taking the lead just in front of Sozi, but might be captured in Attila Aquila's wind shadow.
And do you think the Polish are fighting against each other for the spot for the Nations Cup?
I don't think they need to fight each other because they're both strong players, so I think both of them could equally represent their nation. I think the battle is more on who can qualify today for the grand final. Pimpy was also supposed to show up on the Italian side with Sozi.
Yeah, but she was on the mission today, was called up last minute.
She was called last minute, so it's going to be Sozi, the only Italian in this final.
Yeah.
And we have.
This one it will be a lovely running of the mark where where Aquila Antilla is taking a lot of
La Jeffa is the one who took the penalty. And it's going to be a tough battle, I believe, between
I believe it was
these three.
Yeah, they're really close one to each other. And I'm really glad that we choose a lot of different boats, so everyone can express the best sailing that they have, depending on the boat that they normally better perform on. So we started with Laser today, with Ilka, sorry. Then we have 49 Nacra, Star Shore. It's kind of meeting day to see a lot of races, a lot of boats, a lot of different skills required, and maybe, we'll see a lot of good races here.
We'll see who is the best well-rounded sailor between all these classes. So as I said, 7 races. I'm going to repeat them because I think you cut off a bit. Started with the Ilka, going into race 2 with 49er. Race 3 is going to be the Nacra, and race 4 is going to be the Star. Race 5, Offshore Racer. Race 6 is going to be F50. That's going to be a quick race. And the race 7, the final race, is going to be a J70. There's no discard, no matter race. So the position you arrive in is the points you get. And just saying hello to the chat over here. Clembif, say hello to you too, and good luck to the girls. Indeed, they will need it. And thinking harder, you just showed up. Hello, good wins to you too, sir.
And we have a rounding on the map that is tricky.
Yep, so he's going to have to attack again, and Tila Aquila is going to be able to pull away a bit. But not enough to stay clear of Sozi's wind shadow, I believe.
Yeah, it depends on what Kanako will do with the La Jefa. Because actually is a Spanish name, the boss in Spanish. And so she's Polish, but she lived most of the time in Spain, so that's why she used a Spanish name. Oh, there is a nice battle between Atlantina and Sozi, but probably the one who will gain the most will be La Jefa, that will pass both of them. That is going almost half a knot faster.
Yeah, and
any thoughts about it?
Well, Sozi is
going to win here.
Yeah. I think La Jefa might be able to pull away because Sozi and Attila Aquila are going to be focusing between these two. Sozi might get trapped into La Jefa's wind shadow.
I put my money on the Sozi.
You think Sozi's going to make
it? She is on the ley line. Attila Aquila has to lap. La Jefa has to go down. That will be a super quick, super tight. There will be a few meters missing and...
Nah, you're right. It's going to be Sozi, Attila, and La Jefa, I believe.
Yeah, Sozi, Attila, Aquila, and La Jefa. Amazing finish, guys. If this is the start, I believe we'll have a lot of fun today. What do you think?
No, I believe so too. And well, this is just the first boat. So as I said, with all the different boats that we're going to have, it's going to be a lot of different strategies. So Sozi might have shined with the Ilka at the start, but she might maybe struggle later with the 49 or the Nacra. So I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth in the rankings. I think we're going to see a lot of shuffles, which is going to be excited to see. And well, there is the final ranking. It's going to be Sozi in first place, Attila Aquila in second place, La Jefa GBA in third, Kanako in fourth, SGR in fifth, M5E in 5N in sixth, Macaroni Cheese in seventh, Nanana in eighth, and IPTNF Sailor in ninth.
Okay. So is the race starting soon? Because
well, race first warning signal has been given, so we're now 40 seconds from T-0.
Mm-hmm. What do you see in this racing area? I see not a lot of wind. And probably racer will try to find the big buff that's coming from the left.
Yep.
10 seconds to the start. Good position for the Japanese over there. 3, 2, 1, go.
And it's a penalty for La Jeffa, as M5E M5N goes the most on the left, currently first. We'll see if she can keep that position as as you said, this left puff coming in. The 49er likes the upwind a lot. Most of the positions that you're going to gain in the battles are going to happen on the upwind.
It's really tricky, this situation here. Is if you get it right, you are miles ahead of everybody else. But if not, you're going to be in trouble. For example, at the moment, I can see Sozi coming super strong with Anti-Lanquila from the right, with a huge buff with a right wind shift at the moment. But the left wind shift is coming too. It's a really, really tricky situation here. And it's kind of hard to understand exactly where to go. Probably the left one was the right decision. And here Anti-Lanquila attacking in front of Nanana. Kanako in the last position with a penalty, probably from La Jeffa. And the thing about the race now is no discard is going to be painful.
Yep. It's gonna be painful. Maybe she can try to protest and get a redress.
Let's see what's going to happen. At the moment, we have in the lead M5E, M5N. Second position for Macaroni Cheese. Third position for Aquila. Fourth position for Nenena. Fifth position for SGR. 6 for Sozi. 7 for La Jeffa. 8 for Kanako. But we are still starting. It's still the first part of the race. And kites are up. So Sozi and SGR are catching up on Nanana, Aquila, and Tila. Let's see what's happening after the jibe here. Everybody jibes. Sozi is smarter to go a little bit deeper. Now drop the kite for Sozi. And we have M5, EM5, and in the lead. Second position for Macaroni Cheese. Following, and then there is the battle for the third that is pretty tight. At the moment, Anti-Lanquila has the lead, but let's see who is jabbing on top of her. SGR and Nanana fighting against La Jeffa. SGR probably will change the mark. Yeah, penalty for La Jeffa. So this is coming really fast. Probably there will be a battle for the second. What do you think here? Macaroni Cheese and not Anti-Aquila.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle. Sorry, I'm just focusing trying to help NF Sailor see if she can join the next race at least. I'll be back in a second.
At the moment, we have M5, E, and 5N in the lead. We're waiting for the next stack because Macaroni Cheese has left the win shift. She is gaining a lot. She is super fast, and she's keeping the position against Antilla Aquila. Antilla Aquila in second position, third position for SGR. Third Antilla Aquila, fourth SGR. Then there is Nanana and Sozi and La Jefa that are pretty close. So it will be a nice battle until the end from all the current is second, Ranina Mark third for Antilla Aquila. Then we have SGR tacking around the mark. Sozi tacking in front of La Jefa, but she gets the downwind, and the La Jefa has the right of way. Sozi bear way to hoist the kite. She's a little bit faster, she can get the position. Pretty.
Yep, talk about a complete reverse of what happened during the first race. Sozi was, well, first to finish, and Attila and La Jefa was third. And well, it looks like they're both of them at the back of the fleet right now. As the Swiss player M5E, M5N is going to be the first one to cross the finish line. Followed closely by Macaroni Cheese and Attila and Kila. That's going to reshuffle completely the rankings. I think Attila Aquila is the most consistent after two races, arriving second and now third. So she might take top spot. And Kanako is the one who is last to cross this finish line. And we have our ranking: M5E, M5N first, Antilla Aquila second, Macaroni Cheese third, SGR 88 fourth, Nanana in fifth, La Jefa GBA in sixth, Sozi in seventh, and Kanako in eighth. And next up is going to be the Nakra 17, so that's going to be a fast race.
Yeah,
And there we have the updated scoreboard.
Yeah.
So in the updated scoreboard, Antilla Aquila takes top spot, and M5E, M5N goes from 6th to 2nd, and Sozi drops down to 3rd. And well, the start has been given, so I'm going to assume that the competition is going to go on without her, which is so unfortunate. But that means more chances for those who can't keep racing.
Yep.
Cool. So, well, the global ranking was.
What do you recommend in the Nakra?
So Nakra is a very fast boat, a very not an easy boat to maneuver, and doesn't go upwind that well. So I think its best VMG on upwind is 55 degrees, where the average of other boats are usually around the 45s. And it's a foiling boat, so the strategy is just to go as fast as possible. The wind shadow is quite small, so it's going to be tricky to trap someone in it and to be able to follow them accurately. So yeah, the strategy is to find the good side, find the good puffs, and just go as fast as you can.
Sozi didn't start, neither Attila Aquila, and Kanako is in 3rd.
Meanwhile, the overall leader, the leader of race 2, so M5E, M5N, is in 2nd right now.
Yeah.
As we see Nanana, who went into the darker zone. So darker zones usually means that there's more wind, so that you go faster. You can see that on the mini-map and on the water itself, you have like these sections where it's darker and lighter. So you try to go into the darker areas.
Mm-hmm. La Jefa is laughing a lot. Try to close as wind as possible. And she's getting some position. Let's see if she's getting to give a penalty here. No, she's tacking firstly. Double tack for M5. Let's call it M5. So I believe La Jefa is taking the lead. The SGR is really, really close. All the three of them will be really close one to another, and it will be interesting to see what's going to happen.
Yep, it's going to be an interesting mark rounding over here between the top three, I'm going to say. SGR has been 5th and 4th in the previous 2 races, so it's time for her to make a comeback. And as I say that, she takes the penalty from La Jefa GBA, and M5E M5N is leading again for this first downwind.
That's a commentator curse, right?
Yeah.
Another penalty for Sozi for laughing up to use the helm too much. Penalty number 16.
And so, yeah, well, Sozi had a great start with the Ilka, arrived 7th and 49er. Looks like she's struggling also in the Nakra at 7th position. Maybe she can climb up a bit during the race. Otherwise, in race number 4, it's going to be the Star, which is probably closer in strategy to the Ilka. And GMI Games stopped the caster course. Stop the caster course, I'm going to assume, and we can't help it.
So definitely Melanie is going to win, right?
I think M5E, M5N is going to be the winner of this course.
You know, La Jefa is not that far.
There's only 20 meters separating, or 30 now, separating both of them. So La Jefa chooses to do a double tack. Trying to climb up a bit, get closer to the mark. You're seeing her trying to move her boat slightly towards the mark to kind of get trying to gain some meters, but she's losing a lot of speed. And well, the others have caught up. Nanana and Kanako both taking the lead now above M5E, M5N. And deciding to tack to join the ley line, and it's going to be again a tough rounding at the mark over here. The fleet is rather compact, but not a problem for M5E, M5N. And Kanako sneaks in second. She arrived 4th and 8th in first and second race.
Penalty for La Jefa going too fast and hitting her Polish friend in the stern. So penalty 12. Let's see if Sozi can catch up a position.
Well, she did climb up a bit. She was 7th when we were spectating her earlier. Now 5th. This is the last downwind, so we'll see if she can maybe get 1 or 2 spots. And well, it was smooth sailing for M5E, M5N, arriving first, second time in a row. And well,
even Nanana and Aquila and so.
Yeah, I'm interested to see again how this changes the ranking, because well, Aquila and Tila has been consistent 2nd, 3rd, 4th now, and well, M5E, M5N had 6th in the first race, but 1st and 1st now. So final ranking for this race is M5V, M5N in first place, Kanako in second, Nananana in third, Attila Anquila in fourth, Sozi in fifth, SGR 88 in sixth, Lajifa GBA in seventh, and Macaroni Cheese in eighth. Yep, again, great race from M5V, M5N. First from start to finish, Kanako and Nanana had a tough battle and a tough race trying to catch up and climb up this leaderboard. And we'll have a look at the overall score.
Yep, already updated.
Perfect. So overall, M5V, M5N sticks to her first place, and Attila Anquila confirms her second place. Sozi confirms her third place. Kanako climbs up to fourth, SGR 88 goes to fifth, Nanana in sixth, Lajifa GBA in seventh, Macaroni Cheese in eighth. In terms of point difference, we see that M5V and M5N are quite close, 8 and 9 points total. Then a bit of a gap between the rest with Sozi 13 points, Kanako 14 points, and SGR 15 points. Well, the bottom 6 basically are quite close to each other. And there's a small gap between the first 2 and the bottom 6.
Yep.
And well, 1 minute, 10 seconds till start. Maybe worth explaining why in sailing you have this different kind of start to what people are maybe more used to in mainstream races. It's not like a 3-2-1 go like in like with cars or sprints. It's because, well, the start procedure is basically gonna dictate a lot of what's gonna happen in the race afterwards. If you do a good start, you're in a good position, but if you do a bad start, it's gonna be very hard for you to make up for it. And well, this time that you have at the start is basically to position yourself in an advantageous position, well, the best you can, to have this this good start and try to control the fleet afterwards. As we get
totally.
to 15 seconds till start. Boats approaching.
The first one who can tack is going to win.
And well, we have different kind of strategies. We have the Sozi and Nanana getting closer to the committee boat, and then Sozi tacking straight away. Looks like she did a great start, while the rest of the fleet continued on to the pin end, or closer to the pin end. The M5V and 5N decided to go up to the ley line before tacking. There is a big shift in favor of on this tack on over here. But it is shifting a bit. And the stronger winds was on the right hand side. Looks like there's maybe another one coming in from the left. And so far, everyone just decided to go straight towards the mark.
Yeah, seems a slight right wing shift is coming, so probably that's the reason why they're going there. Not sure if a left one is coming too. I cannot see it. That's why probably everybody's going over there. Yeah, it's coming a left at the end, just close to the mark. So probably we'll see people tacking a little bit over the ley line to make sure that they can make it. See, for example, Sozi went a little bit longer, yeah, as you can see it, rather than the other player decided to tack earlier. It's a difficult one, because if you do like until Aquila, you're doing the right thing, but you're doing one more tack, so you're slowing down that way. If Sozi get the right ley line and the wind is not turning that much and she can make it, she has done 2 less tacking, so in that way
saving a lot of time for that. Well, tacking on the start takes a long time, so it is quite penalizing actually to tack too much with this boat. But it looks like Sozi managed to sneak in past.
Did you see the battle between Melanie, M5 and La Jefa? So SGR can make it.
Did not see it, but we're spectating them right now. So SGR manages to get in front of M5E, M5N, and La Jeffa GBA, while Suzy and Attila Aquila are starting their downwind. Attila Aquila decided to go more towards port.
Yeah, here is a mistake from
go for it.
From Suzy, because you need to put yourself between in line with the second and the third. So the third is covering the second, and you're actually kind to sneak away from it, rather than she went for the best position, and that one is not helping and allow Attila Aquila to catch up a little bit. And because SGR want to have an easy downwind, she will get in battle with M5 and La Jefa for the third position here.
Yeah. Thing to notice with the star.
Now, the three Japanese cannot have some trouble with the star. So sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it looks like they're not. Yeah, they don't like this, but it looks like it. Macaroni Cheese slowing down Kanako with her wind shadow, almost by a knot. Thing to notice with the star is that it can go downwind very steep, I would guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
Best VMG at 173 degrees downwind, so that's almost 180. So you won't need to tack a lot on the downwind.
Yeah.
Theoretically. And
you're absolutely right.
For the Swiss player M5E, M5N. Go on, Melanie. Hop Schwitz. Hope I pronounced that right. You're gonna say?
Yeah, at the moment we are seeing a different approach in the race. And if Suzy and Attila Aquila, they are not fighting too strong for the first position, and they're like saying, okay, I'm okay with it, they can do a really, really good job. Attila do not have to fight, in my opinion, with Suzy, because she has a 4-point lead, and probably at this time losing 1 point, it's an okay tactic for her. Be conservative, keep that kind of point at the moment, and try to go as safe as possible, because they need to gain on M5, and let's wait that La Jefa and SGR are doing call it a dirty job for them. But if they're fighting and they can catch up from behind, that will not look good for the overall results of these two amazing players that are in the front of the race at the moment.
Yep. Suzy made her comeback with the star, so we did see her strong with the laser, with the Ilka, so we assumed she was going to be strong with the star. It looks like she was until Aquila actually also performed very well with the Ilka arriving second, so after Suzy. So it looks like it's going to be a repeat of race 1 for these two.
Yeah. What will be the best fight here? Will be Attila Aquila Suzy, or will be SGR M5?
Let's check M5 and SGR. I think these two are going to be more interesting.
Yeah, I think the same. As you can see, Suzy and Attila Aquila are deciding to bury the hatchet. They should be both okay with the result of the races, and it seems they are agreeing for that one. Attila actually is going 7.2, Suzy 7.0. That will be a tight fight if they finish like this. Ooh, attack from SGR to M5E. Penalty. And probably even La Jefa is coming back. At the moment, Attila Aquila is going for the biggest pressure. Suzy is going for the shorter race. Not sure who is going to be right. M5
I
after
think
the
Suzy
penalty.
is slightly ahead, and I think Suzy is gonna make it to first.
Yeah.
And yeah, Suzy first, Attila and Kira in second. There's going to be this battle between M5E and SGR88. M5E trying to put SGR88 in her wind shadow, trying to slow her down. Will that be enough before reaching the start line? We'll see. She is catching up a bit, going at 0.3 knots faster. But SGR is going to cross the finish line in third, M5E, M5N in fourth, La Jefa in fifth, and then it's going to be the Japanese, Kanako, Nanana, and Macaroni and Cheese closing up the march. And we'll see if this
want to see.
This shifts the ranking. So repeat for this race then. Yep. Sozi first, Attila and Quila in second, SGR88 in third, M5E, M5N in fourth, La Jefa GBA in fifth, Kanako in sixth, Nanana in seventh, and Macaroni Cheese in eighth. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. And well, Attila and Quila takes the first spot from M5E, M5N. Sozi remains in third. SGR88 in fourth with 18 points, Kanako in fifth with 20 points, La Jefa GBA in sixth with 21 points, Nanana in seventh with 23 points, Macaroni Cheese in eighth with 25 points. As the start procedure has, the first signal has been given. So 1 minute till the start. As mentioned a bit earlier, the offshore racer has a long bowsprit. So they need to be careful with it and not do the false start.
Yep.
Because that is usually what happens in the offshore racer.
That is true. But you know, the trickiest thing is actually not the start, but to find the not to start early, but to find the proper position to start. Because as you can see in the race committee, Antila Aquila is blocking Sozi, and she's not bearing away. So you know, 3, 2, 1, and go! Amazing start for Antila Aquila, but actually is Sozi the first one who tucks. And she is getting all the good stuff because the right wing shift is coming. And even if the ranking says M5 is in the lead, I will probably see her dropping down a little bit after the next wind shift. What do you think?
I think I agree. So Zinatila and Quila are in the bigger of the wind pressure. And are going slightly faster than, for example, M5E and M5N, which I'm trying to get on the screen. Although they're now leaving the wind pressure. Well, we'll see how it goes. Suzy is a bit dictating when the others should tack.
Yeah.
And decides to double tack onto Macaroni Cheese.
Yeah. So you should be tacking right now, or she is allowing everybody to jump in.
Yep.
Underneath. But nice move, and she actually can cross in front of SG Hard that has some trouble here. If Sozi, she's playing right, she can run in the top two. But look at the comeback of Kanako here. Oh, penalty for Kanako. So Sozi, she can actually run for number 2. Penalty also for SGR, and also M5E, M5N dropped to the last position with a penalty. So until Aquila and Sozi get the lead, and they're flying away. La Jefa in 3rd position. I told you La Jefa, that position was not confirmed, was not good for her, and she is fighting back. Antila Aquila and Sozi in the battle right now for the first two position. Macaroni and cheese covering La Jefa. Antila Aquila is upset about all the covering that she's receiving. Finding the right time to drive at the moment is the key for Sozi. Antila Aquila going 15.7, Sozi 15.3. The pin is slightly higher, so it is recommended to run the pin, and La Jefa can get also the second position. So Sozi is forced to change and try to go for the right wheel shift, but she's not.
She's rounding the mark and going on to starboard. She's gonna pass through Antila Aquila's wind shadow. While La Jefa GBA decided to steer a bit away. And
can she cross? Can she cross?
Nope. It's going to be a penalty for La Jefa GBA. Why this penalty?
Yeah.
Because starboard has right of way onto port. So basically, if you're sailing with the wind coming in from your right hand side from the boat, that means that you will have priority over those sailing with the wind coming in from the left. Meanwhile,
I want to say that Antila Aquila is going to win easy this race because she went to the right position, Sozi tried to defend the second position from La Jefa, and there's a penalty here for Sozi for the same reason. And
as you said, I think Antila Aquila is pretty much safe.
Battle at the end.
I think it's going to be tight at the end. There is again, the fleet is quite compact, apart from Antila Aquila, who's put a 70-meter lead onto her, onto the rest of the fleet. La Jefa GBA is going to be second, rounding the final mark before the last downwind and the finish line. And while Sozi is struggling to decide where she's going.
Yeah, wrong hoist. Probably.
And it's going to be tight between them. I think, Antila Aquila is first. I think there's no doubt on that. La Jefa GBA, I think it's going to be second. But between SGR88 and Sozi, there still can be battle. Same goes for Kanako, Macaroni Cheese. Might have their say in who is going to cross the finish line when.
Yeah. And there's a tight battle between SGR and Sozi.
Yeah, it's going to be well, we're taking bets in the chat. Who in the chat thinks SGR is going to cross first, and who thinks it's going to be Sozi?
SGR is going to cross. No, yes, no, yes.
I think Sozi might have made it, yep. Meanwhile, Kanako is going to be fifth. Macaroni and Cheese and M5E, M5N is going to be tight to the side. I think M5E, M5N arrive sixth and Kanako fifth. We'll confirm that with the race ranking. So, final ranking for the race: Antila Aquila first, La Jefa GBA in second, Sozi in third, SGR88 in fourth, Kanako in fifth, and 5E and 5N in sixth. Macaroni Cheese in seventh, and Nana in eighth. We'll see how this shuffles the overall ranking, which is going to be updated in just a second.
Yeah, give me a second. I cannot press submit results.
It's all good. No pressure. No pressure.
It's already updated.
Right, there we have the scoreboard. Antila Aquila maintaining her first position. Sozi taking second place from F5E M5N, who dropped down to third. SGR88, who sneaked into fourth. La Jefa GBA in fifth. Kanako in sixth with 25 points. Nana in seventh with 31 points. Macaroni Cheese 32 points in eighth. This is the ranking so far. 2 races to go. F50 and J70. Again, no discards, no meta race, so it's going to be your position equals the amount of points you get for these races. Based on what we've observed so far, who do you think would perform the best in the F50?
Oh, I will put my chance on the Swiss, on M5E.
M5E, M5N does look like she likes the fast boats. First and first,
yeah, exactly,
with
right?
49er Nakra. Nakra also being a two-hold boat, a catamaran. Foiling catamaran like the F50. Obviously smaller than the F50 and
but you know what is the huge difference between the two? Is the reaching start. Reaching start means you're starting at maximum speed, you're starting with a huge momentum, you need to go and get the first position at the first mark. If you do that, 50% of your race is done. Not all of it, but 50% is it. It is.
Exactly. If you arrive at the mark first, you're pretty much set for the rest. Obviously, you still need to be careful what's happening behind. And as you said, the reaching start is going to be a different start from what we observed so far.
Let's go. 1 minute 10 seconds.
One minute 10 seconds. Looks like we had a drop of the wind at the start, but there is a lot of pressure in the middle of the course. You can see it on the mini map, top left.
Yeah.
So 18 knots of wind where we currently are. Spectating, I believe this is Antilla Aquila with the red and black.
Yeah.
Although it has the Japanese flag, so I think this is actually Kanako.
Yeah, and macaroni and cheese Antilla Aquila is full red.
Yep.
Full red for Kanako, full pink for Sozi, for Antilla Aquila, full pink for Sozi, full blue for Antilla Aquila. Sozi with a penalty from SGR. 8 seconds to go. Everybody try to get their best position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I think
early
SGR
start
did
for SGR.
A false start. I think it's a good start for Antilla Aquila. He's going to be the first one to reach the mark.
Really well.
As they get up to over 43 knots of speed in the wind pressure over here. Putting a penalty on Kanako, who was a bit too close to her.
Yeah.
And they are
so
rushing
again, another
winds.
fight between Sozi and Antilla Aquila.
Yep, so as you said, Antilla Aquila was
Sozi getting the first position.
I was going to say that. Antilla Aquila was the first to round the first mark. But then Sozi managed to get the better of her by staying into the wind pressure and choosing the right side of the course. Now it's going to be an upwind battle. Sozi in a good position. La Regatta Chibier, the other pink boat, on the other side, kind of mirroring their moves. We'll see which side wins.
The question is Antilla Aquila 7th, M5 8th. This is going to change everything.
M5E, M5N, and 8th, yeah, 6th now. I don't recall her start.
Yeah, she was late at the last at the first mark.
So it's going to be tough for her to maybe reach Sozi, who is 150 meters ahead of her. But the F50 goes really fast, so one wrong move from Sozi can mean that M5E, M5N can't catch up. Or one good read from M5E, M5N means that she can probably climb up the whole fleet. And the wind has dropped again, so they are in lighter winds at the moment. You can see we were at 40 plus knots at the start when rounding the reaching mark. We're now on upwind going more around 30 knots. A bit less. And Sozi the first one to reach the downwind.
Second La Jefa. Third for Nanana, that finally she's performing with the macaroni and cheese. A good race now. Antilla Aquila still in the last. A lot of drop down coming up from the rankings here. But I believe the battle for 5th and 6th is Kaneko, M5E, M5N. With Sozi comfortably in the lead, second position for La Jefa, and then there is the battle for the others.
Yep. We can see that there's 24 knots of wind almost, and the boat's here going at 45 almost knots of speed. You might be wondering why the wind shadow is not in front of the boat in the downwind. That's because the boat is going faster than the wind, thanks to its foils. The F50 being, I think the F50 is the fastest sailing boat, right?
Actually, the AC-75 at the moment is going faster because it can reach 3 times the speed of the wind. So with 10 to 15 knots of wind, I can reach easily 30 to 40. Ooh, penalty for Kanako passing in front of Anquila Aquila. But still, we are looking for a pretty cross from Nanana that she tucked in the wrong position. She should be wait a little bit more and give that position to Macaroni and Cheese. SGR all the way to the right, but now she has a painful leg in front of her, full of people who is going to tuck in front of them. Like Antila Aquila at the moment, but SGR has the right of way and penalty to Antila Aquila. Ooh, this is going to be even worse. Antila Aquila and M5E, M5N in the last position. Sozi getting the lead.
Yep, that's going to be a huge boost.
It will
for
be
her.
an exciting J70. It will be an exciting J70, mate.
That's great for Sozi because, well, if she arrives first, and the closer players, the 2 players that are closest to her, are struggling to finish in the at the top of the rankings, that's gonna boost her up in the ranking. As I say that, looks like Sozi is having some connection issues and is sailing into outside of the zone as La Jefa GBA takes first place. And well, she managed to reconnect, but that is going to cost her a lot, from first to last.
This is painful to watch.
Is going to make it exciting for M5E, M5N, Attila, and Aquila. And again, the caster's curse. Oh my god. Well,
We should shut
final
up.
final standings is La Jefa GBA in first, SGR88 in second, Kanako in third, Nana in fourth, M5E, M5N in fifth, Attila, Aquila in sixth, Macaroni and Cheese in seventh, and Suzy in eighth. Wow. Yeah, well, don't know what to say. That's very disappointing for Suzy, obviously.
Yeah.
And
until Aquila now have a 5-point lead, and then there is a battle for the second position.
So, well, this is going to be the last race. I'm gonna run down the overall ranking right now. Aquila and Tila in first with 18 points, and 5E and 5N in second with 23 points. La Jefa GBA 24 points in third, tied with SGR 88 in fourth. Sozi fifth with 25 points. Kanako sixth with 28 points. Nana 35 points in seventh. Macaroni Cheese in eighth with 39 points. Attila and Aquila in a good spot. M5E and 5N can still try to catch up. There is a 5 points difference in this fleet of 8, so the maximum points you can get in the last raid is going to be 8. The minimum is going to be 1. So you can try to do the maths and see who is safe from who.
Okay, and let's go. So, the question is, I'm still thinking about an Aquila Antila until the Sozi battle, until the redress is being given. So if the redress is being given, and Sozi in front of Antila Aquila, she can do something. If not, if Antila Aquila is ahead of everyone,
By quite a bit.
yeah, nothing will matter.
Yeah, if the scoreboard stays as it is.
Yeah, Sozi should not can start. You see.
Yeah, well that means that M5E, M5N, so currently with 23 points, would need to be first, 24 points, which means that Attila Aquila needs to be E7th. My math correct. And the start.
Yeah, but Sozi she didn't start. M5E, M5N.
No. I'll start exactly. Attila Aquila decided to go on the right. And tack right now.
Yeah. She needs to stay closer to M5E, M5N.
Just wanted to make sure that my maths were correct. Yeah, Attila Aquila will have to be 7th, and M5E, M5N first. For M5E, M5N to win.
No, 6th.
Well, if she's 6th, that's 24 points for each.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but M5E, M5N has more first places than her, so M5E,
Exactly,
M5N will be
that's the
first.
point.
Yep, so 6th. And another disconnect from Sozi. Damn.
Yeah. So this will be even difficult for Antila Aquila to be finished 6th. She needs to stay closer with M5E, M5N. She needs to stop her. Oh, Macaroni and Cheese lose the sail to pass behind. Aquila Antila is getting a couple of positions right now, but I think SGR and Kanako has a kind of a big lead in the moment. What do you think?
SGR and Kanako are in a good position, I think. Although Jeffa GBA is in the wind pressure, but not going that much faster. So I think SGR88 and Kanako are going to be the first two to round the marks.
So Kanako does not have any chance, but La Jefa has. SGR has. So if she finished first,
Means Attila Aquila needs to finish 7th.
Antila Aquila needs to finish
8th.
1, 2, 3.
No, I think.
No, 7th. 7th. Yeah. So there is still a chance for SGR, less chance to Antila Aquila, to M5E, M5N. But this penalty to Antila Aquila is going to change everything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Could she
wow.
keep the 6th position?
This is going to be interesting. If the ranking stays like this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, she doesn't have to fight for the 5th. She needs to fight against the 7th. But Macaroni Cheese let her go. While she drives, she has the right of way. She can get the position. That'll be a tough one. A small penalty will change everything here. One position is everything for Antila Aquila, but at the moment the Macaroni Cheese and Nana are covering each other. So nothing good can happen from that. Antila Aquila get the 5th position. SGR potential is dropping slightly. Still she has the first position, but we're seeing that anything could happen. M5E, M5N, at the moment, she is out from competition because with the 4 points, she's going at 27, and SGR is going at 25. Antilla Aquila, at the moment, she is going +3 at 23, so she is being in the lead.
Haifa GBA took a penalty from Kanako, from M5E, M5N.
Okay.
SGR
Antilla Aquila is getting closer.
Safe on the left over here.
Yeah.
And Aquila Antwila came up in third. She was 5th or 6th at the beginning of the last downwind, and now third.
Amazing, amazing. So it's not yet finished, but Antilla Aquila definitely looks good.
Yeah, not yet finished, and well, it's gonna play out on what happens on the last downwind. SGR 88 has done her part. She is going to finish surf first. Hopefully, I am not cursing her again. Touching wood. She will not have a disconnection.
But are we cursing SGR or we're cursing Antilla Aquila at the moment?
We should not be cursing anyone.
But in the moment we are speaking, we are cursing someone.
Yeah. No, SGR just has to race her race, and she's gonna have to hope that the other racers do better than Attila Aquila and push her back down the ranking.
But to be honest, the two Japanese are really, really far behind.
Macaroni Cheese and Na have a bit to go. Yep. And looks like we had a bit of a...
Yeah, she was scared to get a penalty, La Jefa, because Antilla Aquila, she tucked while there was no... and there was no overlap between the two boats. So...
Yep.
As you can see, Antilla Aquila lost her position from La Jefa, but she is still in third position. There's no wind over there for La Jefa, so Antilla Aquila and M5E, M5N are going to the right way. Let's see if there is a battle between her and M5E, M5N. No, M5E says that's enough.
We'll see.
You know, she's still fourth.
Double jibe from her.
Yeah. No one is pushing for that third position.
And SGR 88 has crossed the finish line in first position. That's going to put her to 25 points in total. What is going to happen with these three over here? Looks like Attila Aquila has a slight advantage over the other two. But it's going to be very close, and Attila Aquila in third, Jalahi Fachibe in fourth, M5E, M5N in fifth, and it's going to be Na in sixth, and Macaroni Cheese in seventh.
Say congratulations.
Well, So, final ranking for this race: SGR 88 in first, Kanako in second, Attila Aquila in third, Lahifachibi in fourth, and 5 and 5 and in fifth, Nanana in sixth, Macaroni Cheese in seventh, and unfortunate another disconnection for Sozi. We'll see how this updates the overall scoreboard, but looks like Attila Aquila has won this event.
Yep.
Scoreboard has been updated. There we have it, Aquila Antila, in first position with 21 points. Congratulations to her. She's going to go straight to the grand final. SGR 88 in second position with 25 points. M5E, M5N in third position with 28 points. Tied with Lahipachibi at 28 points as well. Kanako in fifth with 30 points. Sozi in sixth with 35 points. Nanana in seventh with 41 points. And Macaroni Cheese in eighth with 46 points. Well, that was it. That was the 7 races, a varied 7-race final with this female-only event steering the course. Well, I believe this is the last final before the semifinals in regards to the eSailing World Championship. So congratulations again to Attila Aquila. The next final and the next live happening for the eSailing World Championship is going to be the semifinals already. Happening on the 7th and 8th of September. It's going to be a 2-day final. More about the format, and that is going to be displayed in the sailing instructions that will be posted on the World Sailing Discord server. So make sure you join if you want to stay updated. Any last words, Alberto?
Yeah, let's see on the 7th and on the 8th for the semifinal, and will be a second chance for some of the players today. So let's look for that.
Exactly. Thank you all for watching and joining us. Thank you all for supporting these players. It was a battle from start to finish. A lot of shifts in the rankings, so very interesting to watch and witness. I was your host, Oscar. With me is Alberto, and the principal race officer was Giovanni behind the scenes. Alberto doing the scoring as well. And well, thank you all for joining, and we'll see you on the on next time for 7th and 8th, and before that on Monday for the Paris 2024 Challenge 2 final.
Great.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.